tonight, the French Prime Minister now saying he doesn't want to scare the French people, but he does want to warn them, saying he believes more attacks are coming, wanting to make sure everyone is aware, he said. And British Prime Minister David Cameron saying they have foiled 7 terror attacks in the UK in just the last 6 months alone. As they hunt now for that alleged 8th attacker considered very dangerous, another major reveal tonight, the so-called mastermind behind this whole attack. Authorities say he was behind the highly coordinated attacks across this city. Tonight, the leading theory, where and how the mastermind assembled that team of attackers and delivered the deadly orders. And we have new information on the passport discovered as authorities grow more certain that one of the attackers used it to pose as a refugee and slip into Europe. ABC's chief investigative correspondent Brian Ross on what we're learning now about the alleged mastermind.
He is only 27, but he's risen rapidly through the ranks of ISIS to mastermind some of their biggest terror plots in Europe. In this propaganda video, Abdelhamid Abaoud asks, is there anything better than jihadism, than martyrdom? Officials believe he planned the Paris attacks from ISIS headquarters in Syria, carrying out the direct orders of top ISIS leaders who have set up a new unit to launch terror attacks in the West, with recruits separated into brigades by their nationality and language skills.
This was planning a complicated operation, infiltrating trained personnel to do it, and pulling it off across borders.
The ISIS mastermind sent one of its attackers from Syria, posing as a refugee, presenting this forged passport to Greek officials just 5 weeks ago, and then making his way across Europe to Paris. Other attackers were handpicked in the mastermind's hometown in that Brussels neighborhood of Molenbeek, where he traveled often, narrowly escaping a police raid just this past January, before he returned to Syria, where he is believed to be tonight.
The mastermind selects and trains and motivates the suicide bombers, but he never kills himself.
And Brian, French authorities say they had no advance warning of these attacks, but you're learning tonight several of those killers were on the radar of French authorities?
That's right, David. At least 2 of the young men were well known to French intelligence as possible ISIS recruits. One of them had actually been charged with terror-connected crimes, but allowed to remain free. And the government, David, clearly lost track of both of them. David.
Brian Ross with us again tonight. Brian, thank you.